Hello guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do another video in the Riemann series called Frozen.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Riemann settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere, but if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant like pieces in a cow-toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Riemann Uprising. The Riemanns will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Riemanns or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
And for the reward, you get all these consoles, and you can pick between a Romulan Disruptor wide beam pistol or Romulan Disruptor split beam rifle. I like the split beam rifle.
I have new mission.
And let's transport straight there. Admiral, the Riemanns are jamming our sensors, and there is no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Riemanns will take us from one of their ships. When the Riemanns send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Micronebulas. The modifications are complete, Admiral. When we trigger the transmission, the Riemanns should think it's from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula aft of our location. That should be sufficient to conceal the Dauntless's energy signature while we wait for the Riemann guide to arrive. Hang on, I need to see who that is. Okay. Send signal. The signal worked, Captain. Riemann ship, scout ship in range. Well, I couldn't read it all. Hopefully you guys can just pause and read it. Captain, the Riemann ship has cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Riemanns will have a chance to decloak and go to war. Otherwise, I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Riemann vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance of finding the base. Captain, incoming hail from the lead Romulan vessel. They know we're here. Putting it on the main view screen now. Incoming message.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Federation's territory, aren't you? Offer no aid or assistance to these Riemann rebels and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I would be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Admiral, the Reman scout ship is decloaked. They're trying to shake us. We need to stay close until we get the lock on the ship's warp signature. The Reman ship is on the move, sir. We should follow it. The Ringman ship has executed a short warp jump and I have a lock on the coordinates, sir. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Follow the Ringman scout. I'm not picking up any ships here, Admiral, but I would be surprised if there was one more cloaked ship in the area. Raymond cloaked ships can appear as a concentration of technical particles, but I will continue to scan in the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Raymond's resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic field, though, so we can't transport inside. There's a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable and circumvent the magnetic shield. Admiral, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself is a ship, the derelict class. If my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mined these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. Consoles in this room appear to operate the heavy machinery the Remans used to create the cavern. The entrances to the base should be just ahead. This tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if the weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Oh, wait. Scan gate. This gate is made of titanium alloy, Admiral. There's no way a hand weapon can blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it. Sir, do you see the mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for the laser are on the other side of the wood wall. Now this mission, again, has science, engineering, and tactical career objectives. Something must be wrong with the mining laser, sir. We should perform a detailed scan and determine the source of the problem. Admiral, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through the titanium. I think there's several different ways we can fix this. Your career training will help. You only need to complete one of the career base objectives to advance. You remember working with a similar laser in your applied science classes. If you could augment the focusing lens, you should be able to amplify the effect. There are crystal formations in the maintenance tunnels. One of them might have the crystal with the correct properties. This crystal appears to be the correct size and purity, but it will need to be shaped and refined before you can use it to amplify the mining laser's output. Use a lab station to refine the crystals. Refining process complete. Install the application lens on the mining laser. That did it, sir. Power to the mining laser is steady and it should be ready for the fire. Success. The path inside the Riemann base is clear, Admiral. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we will need to be careful, but I have a feeling that OPSEC wants to see us. Now, originally, you can talk to some of these Remans, and they'll talk about, this Reman seemed to have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked. One of them, or a couple of them, will say that they'd like to join the Federation. This base is remarkable. The Remans must have disassembled the old ship and beamed the pieces in one at a time to construct it. Anyway, one of them will say that they wish they could join the Federation. And originally, when this mission series came out, you used to get a Reman bridge officer.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy? My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar...
When you play this, you can go through all these options, but I'm just going to go straight to, I do not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free.
Let OPSEC go.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Rajna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Admiral, we've lost our transporter lock on you and the away team. The Tal Shiar must have activated a transport inhibitor. You'll need to find the inhibitor and shut it down. Alright, time to party. Stable transporter inhibitor. The Reman should be able to handle it from here, Admiral. Light-minded. You should return to the ship and report to Admiral Tenay. OPSEC trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence of Hakiv's actions, but I'm sure he believes these demons are real. If there is someone directing Hakiv to attack the Remans, this isn't a purely internal matter now, and requirements of the Prime Directives aren't as clear. Even if he's wrong, OPSEC is asking for the Federation's help. Without it, the Remans may be exterminated. Are we supposed to simply ignore genocide?
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Haqi's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support. I have new missions for you.
Alrighty. Wait for Obasek so I can cancel him out.
My call.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. It's a mud market purchase. And it is right here. This Riemann is the bridge officer that you used to get. So, and he's a science officer. So I would wait for like a sale, like what's going on right now with the mud store, to purchase this, because otherwise it's not worth the price. It's just too expensive. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Have a good night, guys.